Well, we've done this before because in England we've done a couple of few acoustic stuff that has been very funny. But Dennis was playing the sort of a big double bass. We couldn't do that because there wouldn't be room for anybody else to come in here.
Johnny, can we get some more treble on the vocals? I 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. Coltrane's.
Yes. Mhm. 1 2. How's that? Thank you. Thank you, Horrendous. Would you just like to say something to your fans tonight? Ladies and gentlemen, Horrendous Styles, thank you.
Yeah, I'm reminded of a story before we start. We played a gig in Miami, I think it was about 3 years ago. You know, we got on the stage like you do in English, and Colin said, "Hello, Miami," or something like that. And somebody in the audience said, "Hey, what gives with the fake English accent?"
Awesome.
There's no fucking answer to that. Anyway, this is an acoustic version. This is quite interesting. How do you play punk music acoustically? Okay? That's like having sex with 4 condoms on, isn't it? You know, we've come up with something for you that we think is exotic and exhilarating and quite interesting, and we hope you're going to enjoy our set tonight. We're going to be quite informal. You're going to be able to ask us questions throughout the evening, and I'm going to be using my fake English accent quite a lot. And you know, we just hope that you can hear everything, because, like, you know, in this music, it's very important to hear the lyrics. You know, the lyrics are very important, and if the police come, we'll clean it up. Problems that you have, I will be asking later, and then we can all share them with each other and see if we can come up with anything. Jeff has already come up with a couple, but we said try and save it for later, you know, so that everybody else could know as well. Anyway, I wonder what this is going to sound like. A 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3, and... Sounds pleasant.
At the hop, with the melody makers.
This is great.
It's really nice, isn't it? It's just so, you know, kind of... I've got these lads that are very close to me. In fact, I've got something digging in my shoulder, and I'm not too sure whose it is or where it's coming from.
It's about time you played in my living room.
You know what that's like, ladies, huh?
Melody makers. You got your nice job. You got your money coming in. You got your nice job. You got your money coming in. You're a pimpin' on the arse of the music business, but you think you're fucking king.
2, 3, 4.
Melody maker, you're just a bunch of wankers. Oh, melody maker, you're just a bunch of wankers. You got your own stars, so you build them right up. You got your own stars, never mind, so you build them right up. You wait until they get really high, and then you really fuck them up.
2, 3, 4.
Melody maker, you're just a bunch of wankers. Oh, melody maker, you're just a bunch of wankers. You're really very lucky, 'cause your parasites are. You're really very lucky, 'cause your parasites. You're living off the glory of us poor cunts, 'cause you can't take the bright light.
2, 3, 4.
Melody makers, you're just a bunch of wankers. Oh, melody makers, you're just a bunch of wankers. And fucking sounds an enemy, you fucking cunt.
This is a special cabaret evening in Catasauqua tonight. Julio, our guitarist, horrendous Julio Stiles, is going to go between you, table to table. So ladies, be ready for him to chuck you under your chin. He goes past. You may get a little touch of Julio in the night. If you're not lucky.
I pick up the phone, I dial any number, I get out my muscle, it's a twitching cucumber, I'm a telephone, masturbator, I'm a telephone, masturbator. Hello, young lady. I found a new trick. Pull down your panties and imagine my prick. I'm a telephone masturbator. I'm a telephone masturbator. Yeah, this is a song we don't usually do in the rock set because you'll recognise quite a lot of these songs from, you know, the Pork Dukes set. This is one we don't really do, and yet I believe it was on the first album, wasn't it, Ginseng?
Yeah, it was such a long time
Ginseng
ago.
was
I
on
can't really
Big As
remember.
Hell.
There you go, they know better than I do. Anyway, it was a song that we recorded very early on in the Pork Dukes days, but we've only just started doing it in the last couple of weeks. It's Ginseng. I used to be a rep, I had my own car. I took my business to the nearest bar. I lost all the friends I ever had. I got a habit and I got it bad. Ginseng, baby, gotta have it 'cause I got the habit. I took my business to the nearest bar. Couldn't tell I was getting too far. I lost all the friends I ever had. I got a habit and I got it bad. Ginseng, baby, gotta have it 'cause I got the habit. I lost my license, lost my job, my head. I lost my wife, lost my kids, my bed. I couldn't help getting deeper and seeing. I haven't lost my habit, I still need my gin. Ah, this is for Jeff, because it's Jeff's favourite song, isn't it?
Yeah. He's never heard it before. We've never heard it before.
I've played it before like this.
This is going to be an experiment and a half, anyway. When do you leave that?
Straight out straight.
One. Get a bit. 8, 9, 7, 6. Yeah, I think it's time now. That's a very strange noise. That's not a pork juice noise. This is the kind of audience with the pork jukes time. If anybody wants to ask us any question about the pork jukes or our personal lives or our sexual problems at all, we don't mind. We'll answer. Or your sexual problems. If you've got a question, now is your time to copper. Yes, thank you.
Yeah, I'm just curious what all of you do when you're not playing music.
Right.
Job-wise.
Well, there's a lot of masturbating that goes on. Four of us there down in Limestone Street, and you know we've used the toilet paper up already, which is amazing because he must have spent about $30 on the toilet paper, and it's all gone. What do we all do? Yes, we all kind of work except me because I'm retired. And I don't work anymore, but I was a nurse in the National Health Service in addictions for 18 years. I was taking stuff every day. No, I did actually cure quite a lot of people from their addictions, and the problem was I was a little bit too successful and they sacked me because they didn't have anybody to treat. Got rid of them. And can we just say that Horrendous, I'd just like to tell you that Horrendous works, he's a very, very important job in the private sector. And what he does is that he gets bids, he writes bids for organisations to get money from the European Common Market, and he is a sort of an under manager. Horrendous staff, thank you. And he sort of earns more money than the rest of us, really, which is how and why the pork Jews get funded to come to Catasauqua every year. I'd like to thank Hills. Thank you very much, Hills. And Bonk, I believe, is the editor of a magazine for the Royal Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Peas. Yeah, he's been doing that for many years. It's actually the Royal Society of Physiotherapists, isn't it?
Yeah, that's right.
But he doesn't actually know anything about physiotherapy, but he actually does earn quite a lot of money. Thank you, Bonk. Thank you very much. Enough. And I must say that Vincent here, on my left here, the youngest of the pork jukes.
The boy.
The boy.
The
baby of the pork jukes. I've got to say that he is a full-time musician, unlike the others, unlike us. He does work as a full-time professional musician in the voluntary sector, and he runs something called the Music Pool in Hereford. And there's a lot of really, what it is, it's helping a lot of people with learning difficulties, learning how to sing again properly. And I've seen him running these workshops, absolutely marvellous. One of them I went to see was called Coconuts. And he had half a dozen people with a mental handicap there learning how to sing Coconuts. It was Coconuts! Wonderful. It was really, really good. Years of travel. Ladies and gentlemen, Vincent, thank you. Thank you very much for that question. Thank you. Any other questions, please?
What bands do you listen to?
What bands do we listen to? Yes. What I've got to say is that when we're together, which is very rare, because we only actually get together, the four of us, when we're playing, or if there's births, marriages, deaths, or something like that. Usually, the sort of stuff that we're listening to goes something like da 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 da, da da da, or something. Da 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 la la la. We like that one.
Special occasions like that.
Yeah, special occasions. Music for special occasions. We don't all like the same thing, but what happens when we get together, and you will probably hear this in the music that we're going to do, especially the next number, that we like a sort of real mix of music. And I've got to say that in the 70s, that's what punk was really like. Do you know, because when we were saying the other day that we're, in 1977, when we first started this, we were already 27. Well, quite a lot of the other guys were as well. And they'd already been in bands and been involved in rock and folk and all that sort of stuff. So, it wasn't pure. It was just come together at the same time, as it were. We all came together at the same time, which happens in Limestone Street quite a lot as well. We all come together at the same time. So you come home from a gig. Good question. Thank you for that question. Anything else? I can see yes. Yes, please do.
How did you get the name?
The name, yeah. The name of the Pork Dukes, it was really, the name came about somebody, it wasn't my idea, I've got to say. And also Bend and Flush and Throbbing Gristle wasn't my idea either. Horrendous is going to tell you this story. His voice is very different from mine, so see you later, Mike. Take it easy.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming.
Mike. The Pork Dukes was the idea of somebody who ran Caroline International Records. And this was at the height of punk. And he thought, well, I'll put a record out by a band called the Pork Dukes, and I'll call it Bend and Flush, and the second side will be Throbbing Gristle. Because in those days you had like single vinyl records, and that's what happened. And he got about 20,000 orders for a band that didn't exist, and a record that hadn't been made.
Holy shit.
And a friend of mine rang me up and they said, hi, how would you like to be the Pork Dukes? And that's how it happened. Absolutely.
Wow.
I mean, when he's...
Thank you very much. And any other questions?
What finally brought you to America?
What finally? Well, actually, Carl
This man here.
and Johnny. Yeah, Carl and Johnny, really. Thank you, guys. And Johnny's carrying on, isn't he? You know, and Carl. And the thing is, you know, when we first came, I've got to say, has anybody seen the DVD of us doing that first gig at the Jet Nota? Has anybody seen it? Because I've seen it. And when I look at myself, it's on sale here tonight. The first gig we ever did, my son was playing as well. It looked like I looked like a rabbit caught in headlamps. I mean, we were very, very frightened. I didn't know how fuck the Taliban was going to go down. You know, how did we know? We didn't know what was going to happen. You know, if the Americans were going to like that, you know, or if we were going to get stoned. But we got stoned anyway. So yeah, that was great. Thank you for that question. That was a good question. Yeah, sorry.
Okay. How have your perceptions of this country changed since the first time you came here for the tour?
All right, yeah. Well,
successive year.
yeah, it's changed. I hated Americans before I came. And now I love them. I really like the whole thing of, have a nice day. I love that. You know, we don't have that in England. You know, they just tell you to fuck off. You bought something, now fuck off and let the other person come in. Isn't it? You know, you sit down, you have your bacon, egg and chips, and they want to get rid of you straight away. It's not like help. Oh, how are you? You know, Faye. Faye knows everything about us now. And, you know, I've got to say that as Bonk was quite ill last year, some of you might know. And thank God we've got him here back in one piece. Bonk, thank you. But I've got to say that we went to Hills and I said to Faye, you know, she's like, where's Bonk? And, you know, I said, well, unfortunately he's got something wrong underneath. Something wrong there. You know, so when he came in this morning, he said, how great, I knew you were coming. And straight up to and how are things underneath you? Are you okay? They know everything about us in Catasauqua. I tell you what, we're happy to be part of Catasauqua. We go to the football. I nearly got through it. I nearly got through a whole game. I got through about a third of the game. Then it started pissing down. That was enough for me. I went. Yeah, we love it. And we hope that we're going to come back next year if we're still alive. Thank you. I just want to live long enough to see you guys whoop the asses of, what's the other, Northampton, man. You know. 7 years, for God's sake. Come on and whoop those asses, man. For God's sake, 7 years. I've been watching you play fucking football, man. For God's sake, man. Beat those fuckers. Yeah, can I just say about the football, we didn't understand it, you know. It just looked like a lot of gay guys cuddling each other. We didn't, you know, we got rugby, which is a proper man's game. Or Wales, where I come from. Somebody in America did ask me last year, where do you come from? I said, I come from Wales. He said, Wales? Wales? That's a noise a dog makes, isn't it? Wales. W-W-S. No, Wales is W-A-L-E-S. Just a little aside. Anyway, thank you. But any pressing questions? We've had this question that, yes, sorry.
I got one more. Did you give any thought to actually cutting the CD acoustically?
Yeah, we are doing that. We're doing that at the moment. In fact, we're doing that around Bonk's house, which is very, very strange because he's got this tiny little recording equipment in his bedroom.
It's called a cassette recorder.
Amazing.
New technology.
It's new technology. I wouldn't know anything about it, and we're doing it at the moment. And when I get time to visit Bonk in his bedroom again.
Time for us.
Yeah. It's quite. We listen to some music together in the bedroom as well.
Do you want to take her panties with you when you leave?
Yeah, it'd be nice. The split crotch panties, the Carol's split crotch. That's what you should name this restaurant after we've gone. The split crotch panty restaurant. Carol's restaurant. Yeah. Always open. Yeah. What are you doing? Hanging around for? Why are you hanging? I'm waiting for the squitch clutch panty to hang. I can't say it. I'm waiting for Carol to open. Anyway, no, this is a lovely place, Carol, and we wish you the best here, and we hope you're going to be here for years and years.
Yeah.
Let's do chat lines.
Okay.
Anyway, we do get very lonely, you know, when we're in Catasauqua, and sometimes, you know, we do use the telephone a little bit. And we might phone up one of those 0800 numbers there just to have a chat with somebody on the other line, and it might sound something like this.
Exactly like this.
Or exactly like this. It's late at night, I feel uptight, got a swelling inside as I open my fly. Chew my chop, swallow the lot, suck me till I drop. If I could only pay, she'd take me all the way on the chat line. Chat line. Monday it was Mary, she tells me she's so hairy. On Tuesday it was Claire, she tells me what to wear. On Wednesday it was an hour fast, I came through my arse. Thursday I was sick, I couldn't find my prick. Oh, chew my chop, swallow the lot, suck me till I drop. If I could only pay, she'd take me all the way on the chat line. Chat line. Friday it was Mandy, she left me fucking bandy. Saturdays at home, I tried to fuck the phone. Sunday was mean, I phoned a girl called Jean, but I just couldn't come when I found it was my mum. Oh, chew my chop, swallow the lot, suck me till I drop. If I could only pay, she'd take me all the way on the chat line. Chat line. Oh, chew my chop, swallow the lot, suck me till I drop. If I could only pay, she'd take me all the way on the chat line. Chat line.
princess.
She's a piranha, she's a marijuana, she's a headhunter, she's an upfronter. I try to be precise, this chick is not so nice, she's got diamonds and pearls, a Shirley Temple coil, she looks good enough to eat. She generates the heat. You'll get the umbrella, so let another fella get the. She'll break your heart and make you sore. She'll make you sorry. You find out what it's for. Innocent princess, she really couldn't care less. Or do you want to be trapped, biologically get trapped? If I give you a clue, will you promise not to do that? Innocent princess, she really couldn't kill it. But do you want to be trapped, biologically different? If I give you a clue, will you promise not to do that? Well, if I give you a clue, will you promise not to do that? If I give you a clue, will you promise not to do that? Well, you can shake an apple off an apple tree. Shake it, sugar, but you'll never shake me. No, sirree, oh no. I'm gonna stick like glue, because I'm stuck up your ass. Ronnie feels so much like that. Squeeze me tighter than the bridge of living. No, sirree, oh no. I'm gonna stick like glue, stick because I'm stuck up your ass. Out in the kitchen, out in the hall, walk with your knickers, play with my balls. Once I catch you and the kissing starts, I'm gonna play with your private part. Rupert noticed her pert young nipples pushing through the silken gossamer of her blousy ball. Ripping the flimsy garment from a trembling body, he thrust his gigantic throbbing member into her steaming honey pot. Writhing in orgasmic lust, their bodies locked together like rotting cattle. Out in the kitchen, out in the halls, up with your knickers, play with my balls. Once I catch you and the kissing starts, I'm gonna play with your private part. I'm gonna stick like glue, because I'm your ass. I'm gonna stick like glue, because I'm gonna stick like glue, because I'm stuck up your ass.
What was the number? Was it?
Hang on. We're just going to do this thing. We can't sing this in England, okay? We're not allowed. No, we would get arrested.
This song actually commemorates a solemn 10-year anniversary.
Yes.
Of a thing that changed our dear country forever. This is in tribute to that fact.
Shalala, shalala, shalala. sing it. Let me start with the bass line. Okay, start with the bass line. Yeah, start with the bass line. Okay, so I'm higher than that. Okay. Shala, shala. Okay, you try one. Okay. Shala, shala, shala. Shala, shala, shala.
Well, Lady Diana, won't you change your mind? Choose a fella of quite a different kind. 'Cause ever since I saw that dress, I made a mess on my trousers. Oh no! Lady Diana, you waited 19 years. You chose a fella with the biggest ears. 'Cause ever since you saw his horse, you thought of course he'd be bigger, bigger than Trigger. But look at I've been rushing around trying to think of what to buy the grandchildren for their birthdays. I mean, what do you buy the grandchildren who have got everything? I thought it'd have to be something really, really nice. So I thought I'd buy them a bit of a country like Brazil or Australia, something like that. Well, Lady Diana, your dreams have all come true. Now you've got a Willie in royal baby blue. Don't hang down your pretty head. One day your Willie will get bigger, bigger than Trigger. Well, Lady Diana, we miss you now you're dead. But I can see you in my bedroom, giving me some head. And every time I think of you, I see you splattered on my windshield. Oh no! One thing we'd like to try, if anybody could just give us a request of any song to play at all, any song.
Powers.
Powers, no, I mean any song at all.
Any song.
It's the Spades. No, try another one, Julius. See if you shag one.
No, just
Any way you want it.
No, anything at all.
we don't know that one.
We're bored with Paul Diggs songs. Give us something else.
Just something else, anything at all.
Hit part 5, any way you want it.
Yeah, no. Yeah, I've never heard that one before. I'm sorry, sir. Yeah.
That's 30 years ago.
Sex Pistols.
That's not a song, that's a group.
No, it's not good either.
Any song that do, just shout out
Silly thing.
silly thing.
Oh, yeah,
That's the thing.
That's your mother to say, yeah. Oh, you pretty girl. No, no, we don't know that. Sorry.
Try again.
Hey, can you try again? Just any song, please. Any song.
Come on.
No?
Sounds like Britney Spears.
Something by Britney Spears.
Little sister.
Sorry?
Little sister.
Little sister.
Oh, that's a good one.
I dated your big sister and I give it to new show. Stuck out for some dandy, long came a dandy, snuck right out the door. Little sister, won't you please, 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 little sister, don't you please? Oh, me, little sister, will you kiss me once or twice? You say it's very nice and you're right. Little sister, won't you do what your big sister done? Well, I used to pull your your big sister done? That's the ending. Well, little sister, won't you do what your big sister done? Little sister, won't you do what your big sister done? Yeah, thank you. My mother.
All right.
My mother gave me a knife for Christmas. My mother gave me a knife for Christmas. I stabbed my sister in the chest. Now I've only got one sister left. Last punk on the jungle, wham bam, thank you, mother. The last punk on the jungle, wham bam, thank you, mother. My mother gave me a knife for Christmas. My mother gave me a gun for Christmas.
Thank you, Micah.
I shot my teacher in the head. Now the poor bastard's dead. The last pump on the jungle, wham bam, thank you, mother. The last pump on the jungle, wham bam, thank you, mother. My mother gave me a barrel loading Mark IV, swivel mounted Smith and Wesson, 40-pounder tank destroying bazooka for Christmas. My mother gave me a barrel loading Mark IV, swivel mounted Smith and Wesson, 40-pounder tank destroying bazooka for Christmas. I aimed at the embassy walls. I shot off the ambassador's balls. The last pump on the jungle, wham bam, thank you, mother. The last pump on the jungle, wham bam, thank you, mother. My mother gave me an bottles in your smasher. Oh, get your thumbs around it, pull it down good and strong. Look at my throbbing bristle, it's as wide as it is long. Pulsating me beneath my hands, masturbate when I see you on the telly. You know, baby, how to work my glands. I've got a gallon of spermy jelly. Oh, get your thumbs around me, pull it down good and long. Look at my throbbing bristle, it's as wide as it is long. Repeat the chorus. Get your thumbs around me, pull it down good and strong. Look at my throbbing bristle, it's as wide as it is long. Well, we've come to the last, really coming to the last number or a couple of numbers now. Has anybody got anything to ask us, say anything nice about the Port Dukes just before we go?
I think you're the nicest bunch of guys I've ever met in my
There you go, thank you, Johnny. Excellent. I really do worry for you about the other people that you've been mixing with in your life, I must say. I worry for your children sometimes. Anybody else got something very nice to say about the Port?
I'd just like to thank you all for being here. I mean, you didn't have to do this, and it's just awesome that you took the time to hang out with us.
No, not to. Thank you very much. Thank you, guys. Yeah. Please keep inviting us. Yeah.
You're welcome as long as we're open here. You're welcome anytime.
Thank you very much. We've had a request, but we've got to sing anyway, so I'm going to carry on anyway.
Wait, hold on. I was going to say, you should have been in Nazareth in 1982.
Sorry, I didn't hear, sorry.
You should have been in Nazareth in 1982 when Carl and I thought that you were the world's biggest band.
You thought we were the world's
I
biggest
swear to God.
We are the world's biggest
With you in like 1982, 1983, and we thought worldwide, Port Dukes, everybody had this record. Why couldn't we find it?
Yeah, that's right. It's called psychosis. There's quite a lot of medication around, phenothiazines that will help you along the way. But thank you, that's very kind of that to say. No, we're never going to be big, I'm sorry. Somebody said to me, wow, you're big! And I said, no, we're 5'3". That was Carol's machine. Sorry, who's that laughing?
What you want to talk about?
Sorry.
You said you're not that big. Isn't that one of the problems you want to talk about?
That is one of those problems that I'm not that big and I can't seem to get it up as often as I used to. We were going to talk sexual problems, so I'll talk about my sexual problems just for a few minutes, and if you could just go out. I don't know how old you are. I don't know if you're old enough for punk. But you might be old enough for spunk. It's different. In fact, we were punk when you were spunk. Do you realise that?
Before they were spunk, yeah.
It was before you were spunk. And I've got to say that I am 57 this year. Thank you. We don't do it as often as we used to. Of course not. We don't. I mean, when we first got married, we were at it 3 times a day. I could do it 3 times a day, and I wasn't bored. It was great. 3 times.
She was bored.
She was bored. I wasn't bored. I was very, very, up for it. But these days, once every 3 months. But wow.
Has your belly shrunk?
Sorry?
Has your willy shrunk?
It has. It used to be about 2'3". That was when it was flaccid, and now it's about 2'4". Nothing I can do about that at all. Anyway, here's the last number.
Actually, he's lying. He hides his penis behind a pubic hair.
Thank you for that, Bonk. And this is the last number, and it starts off with a traditional English number, which we're going to teach you. You put your left tit in, your left tit out. In, out, you shake it all about. You do the making bacon, then you turn around, and that's what it's all about. Okay, so we're just going to try that first before we go into... Do you think you've got that? It goes like this. You put your left tit in, your left tit out. In, out, you shake it all about. You do the making bacon and you turn around, and that's what it's all about. Oh, that was so good, we're going to do it again. But this time everyone's going to join in and clap your hands at the same time. There we go. You put your left tit in, your left tit out. In, out, you shake it all about. You do the making bacon and you turn around, and that's what it's all about. Oh! Making bacon! Making bacon! Making bacon! Making bacon! I've got something to give you that might cause you pain. It's a 10-inch chopper with a varicose vein. Making bacon! It's on my mind! Get down, baby, on your hands and knees. Take my Danish and give it a squeeze. Making bacon! It's on my mind! Making bacon, it's on my mind. Turn round, baby, let me take you from behind. Making bacon, it's on my mind. Here's your go.
Here we go, ready?
You put your right tit in, your right tit out. In, out, you shake it all about. You do the making bacon and you turn around, and that's what it's all about. Oi! Making bacon! Making bacon! Making bacon! Making bacon! With your blue knickers, you look so neat. Then it's over, baby, gonna give you some meat. Making bacon! It's on my mind. Get down, baby, on your hands and knees. Take my Danish and give it a squeeze. Making bacon! It's on my mind. Making bacon, it's on my mind. Turn around, baby, let me take you from behind. Making bacon, it's on my mind. We'll do this again, here we go. You put your left tit in, your left tit out. In, out, you shake it all about. You do your making bacon and you turn around, and that's what it's all about. Oi! Making bacon! Making bacon! Go to the A. Making bacon!
Go the A. All go the A.
Making bacon! Go to the A. Go, go.
This is the A.
There.
This is the A.
Making bacon! Making bacon! Go to the A again! Go to the A again! about. You do the magic and then you turn around. That's what it's all about. Oi! Left it in, left it out. In, out, shake it all about. You do the magic and then you turn around. That's what it's all about. Oi! Right it in, left it out. In, out, shake it all about. You do the magic and then you turn around. That's what it's all about. Good evening, friends. Thank you. Bye-bye. Thank you.
Yes, I'm going to sing the next 3 songs now.
Okay.
Now, when I say, what do you think about that, gang? Was that awesome or what? Give it up again for the Pork Dukes. Unplugged. That was wonderful. Hey, maybe we can go a little bit louder. Maybe we can get them down here for one more song. Come on, guys. I know you got one more song. One more song.
It's probably request time again, isn't it? It is. Oh, no. We're not doing that. Any other questions?
You have children.
Yeah, I've got a
Yes.
2.5-year-old little boy.
Yes, my children are 28, 22 and 12. Yes, I've got a 12-year-old. But you know, like I said, we only did it once every 3 months. That was one time that we did it with the...
Where does your 12-year-old think you are now?
He knows I'm here, and he's quite a big Pork Dukes fan. He does go around the supermarket sometimes going, make your back, things like that. I'm trying to stop him doing that with his school buddies. And my friend here, he's got 3 children as well. 3. They're about the same age as mine.
Stop down there, man.
And I've got to say that Vince has got a new girlfriend. He hasn't got any children yet, but there's one on the way in his dreams.
In dreams.
In his dreams.
Any other questions?
Any other questions before we do this last number?
Were you live tonight or were you lip syncing?
Well, we do get a lot of, thing because we're twins, and usually when twins are, you see, they're usually 7, aren't they? Yeah. Oh, they're lovely. They're nice. Oh. They look both the same. Oh, But when you're 57, it's a pain in the arse. It really is. No, we don't mind. We will be autographing anything that you wish to buy from us tonight.
Still dress alike?
We do dress alike, especially the leather underwear. We find that we can swap that around without making too much of a... it's funny you should say that, because it wasn't so long ago I was going to meet my brother at a hotel. Can you imagine this, signing in at the hotel? That was quite funny as well. And, staying in the same room. And you look like the same as well. You know what I mean? At the airport, somebody said, "Oh, aren't you from the same family?" Yes, we are from the same. Would you like to stand next to him? In the queue, and I said, "Well, no, I've got to spend 2 weeks with him." Stand next to him in the queue. Strange things do happen. Like we were in Holland a little while ago, in Amsterdam, and I came down to breakfast, and they said, no breakfast for you. I said, "What are you talking about? I paid for, bed and breakfast. You've already had your breakfast." Honestly, I had to go up 3 flights of stairs, like that, get him and bring him down and say, "Look, he's the one who had the breakfast." That's happened. We do copy each other a lot. For example, my wife is called Helen, and his wife is called Helen as well, and they're both small and blonde. But you see, the thing is, my real name, I hate to do this, but I do have another name, it's Colin Goldring, and of course my wife is Helen Goldring, and his wife would have been Helen Goldring as well. So she didn't want that because she was an identical twin as well. So what they did was, they changed their name to the street that they were living in at the time, which was called Elliot Street. So they then became Stuart and Helen Elliot. I said, why don't you just name yourself Stuart and Helen Street, and then you'll fit in everywhere you go. But they decided not to. Anyway, thank you very much for that. We'd like to do this again. This would be nice, wouldn't it? Because, you know, we'll do this maybe hopefully next year, you know. And, you know, like, you can all come back, and you'll have to think of some new questions to ask, because, you know, God knows what I can, you know, look, if you don't think of any new questions, how could this be interesting in any way whatsoever? It'd be fucking boring, wouldn't it? So do try and think of something that's a little bit more interesting question-wise. Any other interesting questions, Steve?
Very interesting, but they've not been.
No, we're very interesting. You lot are really boring. So, you know, if you can, we're very, very talented. You're not. If you can think of, yeah.
Was there anyone like that you felt embarrassed singing in front of, like with the lyrics that you have? Like.
Oh yes, there have been. Yeah.
Oh
No, there has been a bit of embarrassment there, really. I was actually I was actually doing Lady Diana, or singing Lady Diana in a cafe, and my doctor was sitting in front of me, my GP. Yeah, that was quite embarrassing, because she didn't know that I was anything like that. She just saw me as a very nice, upstanding, conservative person. No, it's true. Well, not upstanding, because I'm only 5'3". But where I live, everybody thinks I'm very respectable, and I take the 2 dogs out every morning. I clean the shit up, you know, nobody else does. Isn't that marvellous? Does anyone do that here in America? You know, because you do. Well, I go out every morning, I clean the dog shit up, and people say hello to me, and I wave to them with the dog shit in my hand, in the blue bag. Hi! Oh. You know, because it's not very, why am I walking down the road waving dog shit at people? If I like them. There must be something inhuman about waving blue bags. Hi, nice to see you! You want to smell it? Feel it? I've just picked this up. It's all gooey and black. What was the question? Have you done anything that's embarrassing in your life? I've done plenty of things that are embarrassing in my life, really, and being in the Pork Jukes is probably 3 of them. No, I can't think of anything that I'm embarrassed about. My wife is a bit embarrassed about the Pork Jukes and doesn't really like me doing. She likes me to do, you know, nice things, you know. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas and things like that. That's how I get most of my gigs, doing that. And then I have to stick something in. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas. You put your left leg in, left leg. And just like the ones we, you know, to keep it going, because otherwise it get very boring. Any other really boring questions? Thanks for that. Any other boring questions before I go? No, it's all right, you know. Anything about sports? We're all very sporty. I don't know if you noticed. We're all very, very sporty. Go to the gym 3 times a week.
Watch other people work out.
Watch other people working really hard. It's exhausting. And I do say this because the only way that we come back this year is by working out at the gym 3 times a week. That's it. We couldn't. And to come back next year is going to have to be 6 times a week just to come back. Any other questions?
We will be back.
We will be back. We'll be back. We hope so. Because it's one thing we've got to say about doing this. It really keeps you kind of motivated to do things. You know, Catasauqua, you're really motivated. Unlike Faye, who isn't. You know what I mean? But you know, you're really motivated. Here we go. Last number. Thank you very much.